And we on, man. It's the Waiver Warriorz podcast here. It's Grado here.
Coach over here with you.
How y'all doing tonight? Yeah, we got waivers coming up, man. Week 10 already, man. This season is flying by, man.
Yeah, man. Midnight in about 30 minutes, man. So we're going to hit y'all with, a couple last-minute dribbles, get you up there, get that
last-minute waiver advice.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, man. How your teams do this week?
Man, dog, I think I went 3-2 out of the 5 leagues I'm in. One game I lost with like seconds left on the clock by James White.
Oh yeah, that was a nice L.
That shoot, I lost by 2 points because of James White out of nowhere getting some yards.
That last second catch and run got him 3 points.
Yeah, man. But the only game that really matters this week is last week. If you don't remember, this man said that he would whoop me without a quarterback.
I almost did.
And some motherfuckers always want to ice skate uphill. And this motherfucker.
You won by 20 points, man.
I had Tom Brady. So technically, I didn't have a quarterback either this week. So, hey, you got whooped though, trying to get too big for your britches, man.
That was a nice move though. You picked up Flacco. I was gonna pick up Flacco midway through that game. I was like through that Sunday night game. Like, you know what? I'm only down like 20. Let me go and pick up Flacco. He was the only quarterback available. So, but he went ahead and scooped him up, man. Taught him well. I would have done the same, man.
Dog, that was a chess move of the week, dog.
Hey, man, fantasy's a chess game sometimes, man. You got to play defense too.
No, that was the ultimate defense, bro. I had to, bro. You think I'm gonna let you fucking just ride into the sunset with a last minute heartbreak dub?
A heartbreak dub, man. That would have hurt.
Not if I can stop it. Don't give me the power to stop it.
I should have picked him up, man. But
yeah, man.
Good job with that, though, man. Gotta give it to you.
Thank you, man. How's your week go?
Went 4-1. Over the last 3 weeks, man, I'm 14-1. I mean, my team's been rolling, man.
I'm the one.
He's the one that got me, man. But yeah, man. Hey, man, I plan on going 5-0 again this week, man. My team is rolling. Hopefully CMC's not too banged up. Hopefully he plays, but if not,
good luck to you, man. Hope I go 5-0 as well, man. We ain't playing each other, so ain't no
hate. So we good now, man. Yeah, moving on to the injuries part of the show. This week wasn't terrible. It was bad, but compared to other weeks, it wasn't as bad. But yeah, first things first. CMC, man. Let's going to talk about him. Get him out the way. CMC has a shoulder injury / rib injury. It's like all in that little area right there, so he might not play this week. That's a real big bummer, man, because, man, he came in. It's like he never even, missed a beat. He was back on point. I heard a stat the other day. He was still the RB 20, 28 or something from last week, and he missed all
even though he's been out all the other time.
Even though he's been out all this time. I was like, whoa.
He's better than Devin Singletary.
Devin Singletary, man, we got to talk about him, man, too. He had a rough week, but if you have McCaffrey plan ahead, have that pivot because he might sit this week. But I don't see this being a real long sit. He might miss a week. So
if you have the good man Mike Davis, hold on to him. Hopefully you didn't just drop him. I heard some people did.
A lot of people did, man.
They thought, hey, McCaffrey's back. No reason for me to hold his handcuff. Never do shit like that, man. Especially somebody like Mike Davis who's been holding it down for the whole season for you, in an excellent fashion. Don't just drop that man out of nowhere.
Can't do that. Mike Davis is going to be a big ad this week. He's available in 30% of leagues, so a lot of people did drop him. So, if you're in one of those leagues, man, you might have a chance to get him this week.
Straight up.
And moving on to the next guy, man, we got the Colts, T.Y. Hilton. He's practicing, and he practiced in full today. They're playing on Thursday night. This is a good sign, even though he shouldn't be on your team. It's just good that he's out there. He's going to open up some things for that offense.
Yeah, man. They be a good little addition for Phillip Rivers if he's going. But, you shouldn't have T.Y. on your team like my brother said.
Yeah. Just another big one, man. Steelers quarterback Ben Roethlisberger, man, he's been placed on the COVID list. So he has to wait five days to get off of there. He has to have 5 negative tests. And then after that, he's good. He's good to go. Hopefully he is. If he has it, I would suck, especially for your teams that make that whole offense go down, especially that defense too as well, without him out there. Yeah. So, but, we have to see with him. Him and Vance McDonald have been placed on the COVID list.
Yeah, man. So if you have any of the Steelers receiving core, just keep an eye on Big Ben's status throughout the week. Hopefully he plays and it gives you the money you need. But if not, be prepared to
That's
make
a
another
big
move.
downgrade, if he sits. Back to the Dallas, man. We're going to Dallas with this. Andy Dalton is going to resume his starting role once he's been cleared. They're thinking it's going to be one more week. So Gary Gilbert going to be out there for one more week. He looked pretty good. He was decent.
He looked against one of the top 3 defenses in the league. He
One of
looked
the best
A1.
defenses in the game, man. So he looked pretty good this week. Bears, David Montgomery in concussion protocol. This one here's a stinger. It hurt. It sucks. Man, he's been pretty much that entire offense. Him and Allen Robinson have been the 2 pieces of that offense that you can play. With him probably missing this week, it's going to suck. He's been that floor RB for you. He's just giving you constant 10 points.
He's been steady Eddie the whole year. He ain't had no just boom week, but he's been steady like a motherfucker. He's dependable.
Reliable.
Yeah.
Reliable RB. That's something that's you can't say that about everybody.
Yeah, no.
And moving along to the next guy, man. This injury sucks, man. First of the game, Justin Jackson went down, man.
I got that boy in multiple leagues, so this one hurt for me. Thank
I was
God.
playing against him one time too. I was like, hey, it sucks, but
happened to me too. I got him in like 3 leagues, and one dude got him in, and I was like, "What the fuck I'm gonna say?" Like,
hey, man, it happens in this game. But yeah, hey, hopefully he's okay. I think he's gonna be out this week for sure. I think they're gonna give him probably a couple weeks. He might be out about 4. That's what I'm thinking.
Hopefully ain't that long. I'm hoping for no more than 2. I didn't see the injury myself though, so I can't.
It was a dirty hit.
Okay.
It wasn't dirty, but it was borderline-ish. A lot of players were mad about it. Also, the Cardinals coach says that Kenyon Drake is still day-to-day. I think this is probably coach speak. He's probably gonna be out this week. He's probably gonna be out for at least 2 more weeks. I think he's gonna probably be out till week 14, maybe. I think they're gonna take their time with him, man.
Yeah, man.
They have playoff hopes, man. They're not gonna rush him back. They're gonna let Edmonds just hold down the fort. They're gonna wait till he's 100%. I feel.
Yeah, man. And Edmonds had a damn good week last week.
28 touches for 88 yards, man. It wasn't the most outstanding. It wasn't the boom week that everybody thought, but he did get to work.
Yeah, man.
He got to work, and that's all you can ask for.
Boy came out the gate with 70 rushes, man. Like, hey, it's doing your goddamn thing over there.
Yo, what's up? What's up, Sippy?
What's good with you?
But yeah, man.
Moving along. Colts coach Frank Wright said he still has confidence in rookie RB Jonathan Taylor.
Already, man. Tell him to follow the show, man.
Appreciate that.
You read that? Shit pretty clean.
I'm on YouTube and listening to you already in the video on the phone.
I don't think so, man. But we here. You can listen along. Yeah. But yeah, smooth. Let's get back on point. The Colts coach, man, says they still has confidence in Jonathan Taylor, man. So that's tough, man. Man, like for him to say he has confidence, that backfield has been completely split. It's been like getting 20 snaps, for all 3 of them, him, Wilkins, and Hines. He hasn't been really that guy you think he is.
No, man, if you got Jonathan Taylor, you probably got that boy in the 3rd, 4th round. You know what I'm saying? You think he's about to be
4th rounder, man.
You thought he was about to be a steal. To be honest, boys like Todd Gurley, Melvin Gordon have been like, people you would have taken later have been outplaying him like it's not even
motherfucking
close.
Robinson is what you wish Jonathan
James
Taylor
Robinson, yeah, man. Even the weeks that Phillip Lindsay's been in has been outperforming Jonathan Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. You got a pretty raw deal. What are you doing with Jonathan Taylor? Because I think you are a Jonathan Taylor owner, right?
I'm playing him this week.
Are you playing against him?
Thursday night football, man. I'm gonna go and roll him out there. Hopefully the primetime lights help him out. You got to roll these dice in this game.
If he can't do nothing this week, you just got to hold on to him, or you can try and flip him in a deal.
The trade deadline is this week in the city. You know that, right?
Like tonight?
Friday is the trade deadline.
Wow.
So I'm gonna go on and keep him, man. I think Jonathan Taylor is gonna be a good player to have for that playoff run.
Hopefully you're right. It's been a split committee. It's not like he's just been getting bang doing all the motherfucking work. So.
Man, at the end of the day, do you want Wilkins or you want Jonathan Taylor? He's looked bad, but he's still a rookie, man. So I think he's gonna find a way to get it done. You know, it just takes these running backs, man, a little bit of time, man. But once they get it, they got it. You know, so I think
he is a rookie, man.
He is a rookie, man. So he looked good in college too, man. So I just, they have a pretty good O line over there. So I think it's just gonna take him a little bit of time, man. But I'm forced to play him this week because I got David Montgomery, in that same league with him. So he's out, and also have so I gotta play him. So I'm gonna play him. I got Coleman.
James.
What's up, James? But yeah, man. I'm playing him in 2 leagues. I got him in 2 leagues. This is his week, I feel.
I got you. Hey, real quick. Do you want to do anything like skipping ahead since there's X amount of time left for that thing before, some people waivers might, you know what I'm saying?
Waivers don't kick in until like 12:30. I think we got time.
Already, do you think?
But yeah, I think we're done though, pretty much. Preston Williams, he's out. He's gonna be out a while. He had a foot injury. This is great for well, it's not great, but it's good news for Devontae Parker. He had 6 of 7 targets for 64 yards. His value is gonna go way up, I feel. Tua looks pretty like, he looks like a decent rookie. I think he's gonna lean on it. His receiver 1 now. Parker's targets may go up to like 8-9 a game, man.
I have Devontae Parker. I've been holding on to him. I have to play him a few times. The few times I did play him, he did his thing for me. But like if his receptions can go up, I'll be a happy man. But
I think his receptions are gonna go up, man. They're saying, because Preston Williams was like a guy getting like 5 or 6 targets a game. He was really doing good out there. So, and he's gonna be out. He's pretty much out the picture now. I don't see I don't see him coming back anytime soon.
I got you.
But the last guy on the list is Devin Singletary, man. He's not injured, but he might as well be because he caught he rushed the ball twice, and he had 3 targets for 33 yards. He hasn't been getting it done. He's low key droppable to me.
I own a lot of Devin Singletary, and almost every couple of weeks, I own a little bit less.
He's gonna be a little bit less every week, man.
And tonight, waiver drop. You never know, man. There might be a Devin Singletary out there for somebody. Guess what? He can't do nothing in my squad. Even when the Bills are playing good on offense, he's not part of the fucking
week
scheme.
For him to do something
this week, and when they played the fucking Jets.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. The best game I think he's had all season is like an 88-yard game. That was like a week or 2 ago.
James like that, man. He said Singletary gets 10 more yards a game than I do. He's been bummy, man.
Yeah, that boy been mad bummy, man. But yeah, that's the last of our injuries right there. That boy say he should be.
It may like he might be injured, low key. You never know, man.
Now we're gonna get to our drops of the week. G, you want to start that off?
Well, to Michael Hastings, man, number 1 on the list. Got to get rid of him, man. I somehow won my week with him in my lineup because on the other side I was playing against David Johnson, and he ended up he ended up dipping out the game. So I happened to win that week because of that. It worked out well. But yeah, to Michael Hastings, get rid of him. They got Coleman maybe coming back, and also Mostert as well.
Already, I got McKinnon. I don't want to drop him just yet. And when Mostert come back, though,
got to keep McKinnon. I think McKinnon's going to be the guy.
I'm saying when Mostert come back, you still keeping him?
Yeah, because Mostert gets hurt, man.
Yeah,
I probably would.
He's been he hurt like a motherfucker. He's been hurt he's been on my IR bench more than he's played. But the games he's played, he's been nothing.
That was a high draft pick too.
Fuck yeah, it was. Next man on the list, running back for New England, James White. James White ain't get you right. James White ain't tight, and James White got to get off your motherfucking squad tonight.
He should have been gone like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, man. I gave James White a chance way too long. He got dropped recently on one squad. He was just like Singletary. But he had a lot of them.
He won you a week though, man.
He lost me a week, bitch.
He just won you a week, man.
Fuck you, bro.
Just won you a week with this that last 2-minute warning catch.
That whole ass bullshit, nigga. You was going the whole game. James, what I'm talking to you, bro. You was going the whole goddamn dog. You was going the whole game, bro. And then you want to show the fuck up in like 52 seconds left in the game. Fuck up my Christmas.
He got you a love, man. Man, you would have lost the Elo with that.
Boy, you about to get a fucking 1962 cigarette burn to the shoulder.
He helped out your team, man.
Right.
But yeah, James White, man, can't play him. It's not worth it. Like, get that upside running back, man.
Yeah, man. You got to get that boy out for the. She gonna hit the
Next guy, Joshua Kelly, man. I hate to say it, man, but the Bellagio came in and took your job, and then he got demoted to the practice squad today.
I ain't know that.
That's not good, man.
Jay Kelly?
No. Bellagio, man.
Oh, the Bellagio. I thought you meant fucking Josh
I'm
Kelly.
just saying,
got
though, man, but, like, that's not speaking good of him. Like, the coach does not think a lot of that of Josh Kelly right now. Yeah, because you had a dude come in off the practice squad.
Hey,
come in, get more rip.
He can't handle it. But we need you to come out to practice real quick. We're going to start you this week.
He had 88 yards and a touchdown. And so, that's just like, you got to let go, man. It's not this year. It's not happening.
Yeah,
Go on and drop Josh Kelly. I would rather have Balaj.
That boy ready to take that practice squad hope.
Whew. George Kittle, man, it's another guy. He's 80% rostered, man. He's not coming back, man. Go on and cut him. Go out there and get Dallas Goedert, Austin Hooper. Man, like, man, we're gonna talk more about them later. But get Kittle off your team. He's not coming back. The team is not gonna make the playoffs.
Yeah, man. He's already injured. This is his second injury in the year.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, they're not gonna waste their fucking best offensive player. I think they just paid this motherfucker a guap. No, bro. They taking this they precious time with this motherfucker. So if you got him, drop him. Get that shit out your head. Get that roster spot open. The only way I would say if you have an IR spot that rolls over to next year, then you can keep this man. Besides that,
he's saying, "What's up with Crowder?" We got a question. I would cut him. He's on bye week. He's not gonna win a league with Crowder. He's just one of them guys that's gonna fill in, get you some nice points for that.
How bad is your receiving core?
Receiving core is pretty good.
Crowder, Cooper, Fulgham, and AB. Yeah, fuck it, you good.
Yeah, you got AB. I think he's gonna come in and have a better rest of the season than Crowder. Cooper's, it is what it is.
Receiver over there.
But Fulgham, you may have some,
Fulgham, you might got some. You might got dominant rough right there with Fulgham.
Oh, you good, man. That's like you got too many receivers, man.
You got Keenan Allen and T. Higgins too? Yeah,
drop
bro.
His ass, man. You got too many. You don't need them.
Hey, put two of them receivers in the trade. Put Crowder.
You ain't getting shit for fucking Cooper. You ain't getting shit for Crowder. You might get something for Fulgham and AB. Throw that out there.
AB's upside can always tingle with somebody. They can always play with somebody hard.
And like we said last week, AB got CTE, low key. So you never know when he's gonna go off, man. He may not make it through the whole season.
AB, I hope you make it through the whole season. Hope you booming, baby.
I'll be booming too, man. But been popped a lot, man. He got his bell rung a couple times, man. But it's one of them things, man. I would flip AB, man. Flip him because there's too many mouse feet over there. Man, he fucks up once, he's gone. Put that hand grenade on someone else's roster.
I mean, you can either do that or take that upside. You can flip Crowder or Higgins or somebody else.
He had 5 targets on his first week coming back. So, man, he's gonna get involved, but that's a big gamble, man. But yeah, next guy on the list is Odell Beckham, man. If he's still on your team, unless he's on a dynasty team, of course, drop him. He's done. I think we talked about him last week.
Yeah, last man on the list. Running back, Jamal Williams from Green Bay. Man, I have Aaron Jones, so I might just keep this for that spot for right now in case something happens.
That's the only case I would keep Jamal Williams.
Yeah,
as that handcuff.
I would be sick if something else happened to Aaron Jones in like 2-3 weeks, and like boom, it's about to be Jamal Williams show because he does have potential.
2 or 3 weeks is going to be playoff time too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like
right now, man, you want to condense your teams, man. You want to get your handcuffs. You got to get ready for that playoff push.
Yeah, man, but you don't want to be this dude who like, yeah, you're going to need waivers because you got COVID, you got a lot of injuries happening a lot, games getting, rescheduled, canceled and shit like that. Mm-hmm. So like, you don't want to just hold on to dead weight. There's more story.
Yeah, you don't want dead weight on your team. Man.
Handcuff ain't necessarily dead weight.
Handcuff is not, but like a receiver 4, Jameson Crowder. Crowder's not like dead weight, but he's not a player that's going to win.
You got to drop him. We got to go on a deal. A or B.
Yeah. But yeah, moving along to the waivers of the week, man. this guy here, he should be on rosters, but he's out there in some leagues. We got Zach Moss. He had 9 rushes for. He had rushed the ball 9 times for 18 yards and a touchdown. I think he's gonna get more involved, especially as the weather gets colder. They start getting that snow up there in Buffalo. I think he's gonna start having some days, man.
Yeah, man. I fucking drafted Zach Moss, but I think he was injured for the first part of the season. Then
He's
he
been hurt
for
pretty much the first half of the year.
Yeah. So to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, feeling kind of good right now. I'm typing Zach Moss' name to see if he's available in the league.
He's not. Already looked.
Wow.
So yeah, man, I checked. But yeah, Zach Moss is not out there. You got to see if the number one waiver guy on your waivers out there in leagues. He's not. But yeah, moving on to the number 2 guy. I think this Duke Johnson. Duke Johnson had 20 touches last week. I think with the full week of game planning for him, getting him involved in the offense, I think he's gonna have a really good week this week.
Yeah, man. 20 touches. I mean, they trust him. He handled the ball well. He didn't get you too much. I think he did get a score though, didn't he?
I believe he did.
I think he got 1 rushing touchdown. I think he gave like somewhere like around 69 yards, something like that. But like, hey, man, come in, second string, give me 20 touches, 69.
He's out there in almost every league. Man.
Yeah, man.
16% owned, so he's out there in a bunch of leagues. So
come on, man, it's H-Town. Come on, man, get that. You want him.
Watson's looking a lot better. We got 2 good receivers on the outside, and then I think Duke is probably, to me, from the eye test, Duke is the better running back than David Johnson. That trade was just Duke. I'll be very surprised if Duke is a Texan next year.
Surprised if anybody's a Texan next year.
Hey, you're right about that. Next guy on the list, we got the Gus Bus, man. He's rostered in only 37% of leagues, so he's out there too.
3 weeks ago, he had 26 yards for a touchdown. Then the next week, he had 87 yards and a touchdown. After that, he had 23 yards and what, G?
A touchdown.
Dog, he out there. He might not be getting you the most money, but they involving that motherfucker in the goal line work, and he's up there getting them touchdowns every motherfucking week. If I'm not mistaken, who they playing this week, G? Who Baltimore playing?
Gotta look that up real quick.
But yeah, why you looking it up, man? Go and get this bus, man. I don't think that Mark Ingram is coming back anytime soon. I've not heard any Mark Ingram updates.
Mark Ingram probably gonna be out 3 weeks. Playing the Patriots this week. Patriots are kind of.
You telling me he can't get no money? You seen what the Jets did? You think these motherfuckers can't run on the Patriots, bro?
I don't think. I think it's gonna be bad over there. Patriots don't have the team to hold up to the Ravens right now.
No, I think it's about to be a run show. I know it sounds real bold. I feel for him and motherfucking what's that motherfucker's name? Dobbins. I think them motherfuckers might have an 80-80.
I think Lamar gonna have like 100 rushing, probably 2 touchdowns.
I think the rushing.
This may be Lamar's best week this week.
I need it from him too.
Getting ready for them playoffs, man. I think Lamar's gonna slowly turn it around. They are. He hasn't been the great in fantasy, but they're still winning games. So, he's still getting it done.
Yeah, man.
Moving on to the next guy on the list, J.D. McKissick, man. Man, there's only 3. Let me read this again. Wow. Sippy's back, man. Already Sippy. But yeah, J.D. McKissick right now. He's an RB 34 right now, PPR scoring. He has 34 catches this year, man. That's crazy. And this is a dude from Washington. But yeah, this is a guy, I don't really want him. He's been injury prone. So, if you have the roster space and if you really need a running back for this week, go in and scoop him up.
My motto is you can always use the running back. I put a waiver out there for him. He's
still on the waivers right now.
He's still on the waivers right now. So I put a waiver out for him because I am desperate running back. I got a couple dudes on bye week.
He was asking what fucking topic we on.
Oh, we're talking about waivers for the week right now. We just going to order. We're on number
4 right now.
Number 4 right now. If you
got to get them graphics going one day, man. I hope.
Might get them graphics going one day for y'all, man. But if y'all got the questions, we got the answers. But we got number 1 was Zach Moss.
Hey, we always smoke.
Number 2 was Duke Johnson. Number 3 was Gus Edwards. And now we're on number 4, J.D. McKissick.
You got anything else to add about McKissick?
No, we good right now. But once again, if you're in the bind, you need a RB. He out there for you. The next man on the list.
Oh shit! I think that hashtag got him, man. It might have brought him. Says come time.
Already.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, gotta have those filters, man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, hey, moving along to the next guy on the list, number 5, Chargers Mike Williams, man. He's been getting it done, man. Last week he caught 5 passes for 81 yards, man. He's becoming the deep threat.
Yeah, man.
Herbert has that arm; he can get it to him, and like Mike Williams can kind of like out jump almost anybody. So,
yeah, man.
Man, they've been getting it done.
Yeah, he's a boom or bust player, but they've been slinging they've been in a lot of competitive games. Their defense sucks. So they've been a lot of shootouts, and when you're in a shootout, you're gonna need a home run hitter, and that's what Mike Williams been, So yeah, next man on the list is Christian Kirk, wide receiver for the Cardinals. One caught 5 of 8 balls last week for 123 yards and a touchdown. Dog. He's the number 2 receiver to Kyler Murray.
Assassin, do we know anything about Southern Miss? Not really. Beyond my expertise, man.
That's above my pay grade right there. So
yeah, we out here in Houston, man. Didn't they have DK?
Who?
Southern Miss. I know they had Eli. I know they had Eli back in the day. Yeah, that's right. Ole Miss. Isn't fucking Ole Miss?
He said no.
No?
He said with extra O's.
Southern Miss and Ole Miss are different schools, right? Ain't that right?
I believe so. Yeah, he said you're thinking Ole Miss.
That's what it is.
We're very sorry for disrespecting your school,
My
sir.
fault, man. There's a lot of schools out there, man.
A lot of schools.
But yeah, man.
Trade, man.
Oh, we got
James Robinson, Tyler Lockett.
My fault, man. Let's see, we got a question, man. What we got?
Trade my James Robinson, Tyler Lockett, and Tom Brady for Kyler Murray and Josh Jacobs.
No.
I got Carson Henry and good wide receiver. So they want what? They want Robinson, Lockett, Brady for Murray. Oh no, fuck no. Oh no. James Robinson's going off.
James Robinson has a tough schedule, but he's the RB5.
Tyler Lockett is fucking got to be top 5 receiver right now. Tyler Lockett's been going the fuck off some weeks. Like him and Russ is cooking. You're not getting. Josh Jacobs has been okay this year, but he ain't been no fucking cooks. And fucking Tyler Lockett has cooked a few times. Fuck no, that nigga's trying to rob you blind. Kyler Murray's the truth.
Kyler Murray is good, but Tom Brady can have those weeks. He will not have the rest.
Tom Brady,
but
yeah.
You're giving up a lot, man.
Tom Brady.
I would do it if he got a better running back than Josh Jacobs. He needs someone better than Josh Jacobs. Because Kyler is kind of worse that he's almost a cheat code right now.
Yeah, man. But once again, I would need a better RB. If you were going to do that, a lot better RB.
I need a better RB, man. Because Jacobs is better than Robinson right now is better than Jacobs. Jacobs is banged up too. So
I can't even tell you what RB you would get because of Robinson's so good right now. Like he's a top 5
Robinson's
back.
top 5, man.
He's a top 5 back. The only person better than him is like Cook, Kamara,
and Henry. So
you're not getting Henry and Kyler or
we
Kamara.
are Cougs fans, man.
Oh yeah,
Cougs
all day.
Go Cougs, man. But yeah, as far as that, man, I would keep that because Robinson can go off, Lockett can go off, Tom Brady can go off at any time.
The GOAT had a bad week, man. Don't let him catch you slipping on that bad week.
Hey, Keenum was a damn good pro, man. Say what you want, man, but Keenum was a good pro.
That's where you going? That's where you going right now?
It says Keenum. Yeah, but man, I did like Keenum. That boy balled out, man.
Third Ward Cougar.
Hey, man, a lot of teams beat him, but he's still good.
God, man.
Moving along to the next guy, Christian Kirk, man. He should be out there in a couple waivers. He's been slowly picking up. He had 123 yards and a touchdown. Do you think he's going to keep that up?
I think he'll be consistent for minimum half that every week. I think you happy. I think if that nigga get you 70 a week on a consistent basis, and every 2 weeks he have one of these games.
We know one thing: they don't target running backs. Tell you that much, man. They rarely target.
When you got D-Hop and you got Christian Kirk, bro, and then you got fucking Larry scrape the scrapes off the sides, and you can run that hoe. That running just kind of taking too much time, boss.
Yeah, man, them running backs are not getting the targets, and then plus Kyler loves looking deep. So
They go. They
You know,
boom play motherfucker. Man.
Hey, shit, we all smoking, man. Already. They said, Sippy said he's smoking right now.
Already.
Think that raw. Think that tag got him over here, man.
Already, man.
It may have, man.
We don't want to write to this and nothing like that, but we just,
That's the wrong one, man. That's the wrong webcam, man.
Man, look here, bro. You know which one I'm trying to go to, bro.
Yeah, Louisiana, man. I love that state, man.
Yeah, man.
I love the boot, man.
Already. Went there for my birthday last year.
Yeah. Seen a Saints game out there. That's a nice stadium.
Seen them motherfuckers whoop the shit out the motherfucking coast on Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
We seen Breeze get the touchdown record.
He got the touchdown record, man. That shit was the shit.
That was nice.
Them motherfuckers be partying out there, man.
Yeah, they do, man. That's a great city, man. But yeah, moving along to number 8, man. Curtis Samuel. This guy's been blowing up, man. Of late, he's been getting targets. He caught all of his targets this week. He had over 8 targets, I believe, this week.
That boy stepping up. I want all the shots.
So he's stepping up, man. Then plus CMC may be down this week, so I think he'll be a good little pickup to throw in your lineups this week.
Yeah, they like to use him in the rushing scheme sometimes. So he gets rushing touchdowns. I think like 2 out of the last 3 weeks. He's been booming the last 3 weeks. If he can keep the pace up.
I appreciate that. Sippy said he loves the stream, man.
I already appreciate that one.
Hey, man, like and subscribe, man. It helps us out, man.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, he's been going out the last 3 weeks. If he can keep it up, who knows? But the fact that he can do that shit without CMC shows that he can get that shit done. And if
he's out there at 30%.
Yeah, and if he can keep this up for like 2 out of the next 3 weeks, you are fucking winning because he is.
He's been having winning weeks.
Yeah, that'll be the flex of flexes out there if he can keep flexing.
Yeah, exactly.
But next man on the list, Tony Pollard, rushed 9 times for 57 yards.
He's surprisingly still out there in a couple leagues.
Yeah, man. If you have Zeke, you should probably have Tony Pollard. He's not out there in a lot of leagues, but he's still out there a little bit.
I don't think Zeke's gonna make it the whole season, though.
No, Zeke's banged up. He had a hamstring injury last week. I'm surprised he got out there.
They're gonna sit him soon to go into full tank mode. It's gonna happen, man. So if you don't have Pollard, I'll go on and pick him up because that O-line is getting a little bit more healthier, and I think they're slowly turning around. They're probably not going to win any games, but that offensive line is looking a little bit better.
Yeah, man. So Pollard's looking like a nice one for the future, man. If he's out there, go and get that man.
Saying are the Saints legit contenders against the Chiefs? They played like they did last week. They are, but I think the Chiefs are on a different level of Mahomes. That team is like Mahomes is fast. He got the arm and he got that vision. He can see. I think the Chiefs are gonna be a problem for a long time.
Yeah, man. The Chiefs is about to do some. I think the Chiefs about to do some shit like how the niggas in the '80s never seen Jordan. I think Mahomes is about to do something like that.
Yeah, that team is ready. They got their players locked down and signed. They have a good GM over there. They signing their players somehow.
Everybody on offense and defense is either young as fuck or in their prime. And
they're there for 2 or 3 years. So it's going to be a real good team, man. I think the Saints, though, this is their year to get it done,
But, I ain't trying to be that dude. The Saints been losing in glorious fashion. The last 3 years, straight memorable fashion for the last 3 years, bad.
Yeah, we are Texan fans, man, and they suck right now. And I think David Johnson, to answer James's question, I think he's gonna be out this week. He'll probably be back next week. But with concussions, you never know. You just gotta wait till Friday. But if Duke Johnson's out there on waivers, go scoop him up.
Yeah, man,
because he might miss this week.
Yeah, man, they want that boy fresh as they can. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to bang him up as much as Lord forgive me, much as he fucking sucks. You pay too much money for him to get him banged up early. You know what I'm saying? He what you got.
If we get a good coach, Watson will get us a Super Bowl. I think we got the O-line, got building blocks there. We got Watson. Fuller, if he can stay healthy. We got a couple building blocks to play with, man. But we're playing behind the 8 ball. That whole team.
I love the Texans. Got a tattoo of them on the shoulder.
Hey, man, I think
I'm not going to say.
Watson's special, man.
What I'm not going to say. Oh, yeah. Deshaun Watson.
Put Watson on the Chiefs. They'll have a ring, too.
Deshaun Watson is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Straight the fuck up. Thank God we got him. But what I'm not going to say right here is that we're a year removed.
No, we're a 3-year like a 3-year process.
Okay, I'll run with that. I thought you about to say
That's why do we get rid of Hopkins, man? You know, we talked about that
because Billy O's a hoe.
because we got Billy O's an emotional hoe. That's what, you know, he had the
emotional hoe.
You know, you can't be a fucking GM and a coach, man. You know what I'm saying? That can't happen, man. He got emotional. D-Hop was probably saying some shit to him, and he was like, no, fuck this fool. He wants a pay raise. You know, let's go and cut. Let's get rid of him. He got to go. But if it was a GM there, separating that situation, I think D-Hop would still be on this team. But just because he had all that power, and like he's like, fuck him.
It's the most fucked up trade I've ever seen in my life.
It's the worst trade in history.
Like that shit's fucking.
Dude, man, David Johnson is a bum on a big contract. He traded him away for a top 3 receiver. It's in his prime. David Johnson is nowhere near his prime.
That shit makes me hot every time I think about it. I ain't gonna lie.
That shit sucks,
if I seen that fool in person, I'd probably go off, bro.
I just bought a D-Hop poster too, and I can't even put it up. It fucking sucks, man.
So you going through some things.
Yeah, so that bitch is just in the closet somewhere, man. I might try to get it signed one day though. You never know. I might just chunk that shit in my face when he sees it. Texans. I ain't signing no Texan shit.
You acting like you a fucking 7-year-old kid, bro. You a grown ass man. You ain't gonna suck no shit back at you, bro.
Yeah, man. That shit's crazy, man. But yeah.
Next man.
End of the day, man, O'Brien fucked up our squad, and he might be a head coach again next year.
Man, if you man, fuck it. I was trying to move on to the list. If you make that man the head coach of your squad, dog, I don't know.
If Adam Gase can have a job, O'Brien's gonna have a job because he knows how to.
Shit.
He's gonna find a job somewhere. I promise you, man. He was able to swindle his way into being our head coach and GM. He was able to take away all that power from us, man. I best believe he's gonna find another job. He's gonna go in there tell the team what they want to hear.
Then they're gonna find out.
And then they're gonna find out he fucking sucks.
They're gonna find out that boy fucking made him some penitentiary deal. Only way we let not you at this shit, fool, if you trade DeAndre Hopkins. That nigga had to do some business with some niggas.
Well, man, JJ ain't going nowhere this year, man. Trade deadline over, but I think JJ will get moved next year.
Yeah,
so,
we about to lose. Fuck that nigga, man. Fuck that nigga O'Brien, bro.
Yeah, man, we about to go through a soft rebuild. I feel, it's gonna
keep making it sound nice, bro. We about to waste Deshaun Watson's best fucking years.
I think Watson's on
a fucking shitty ass rebuild, dog.
I think if we get in a good coach and a good GM, someone that's not Patriots related, please God, don't get nobody from the Patriots. If it ain't fucking Belichick, it don't matter. That's the only person that matters on the Patriots. It's maybe of Flores. He's looking good, but what do you call it? But yeah, just get someone different, man. Maybe trying to pluck all his talent away from the Patriots, man, and go in the opposite direction, man.
Patriots is your old bitch, and you keep going back to this old bitch.
Have Patriots South, and that shit. Just stop that shit,
bro.
Man.
Go get your new bitch, man. Go get your new bitch. Yeah. Ain't nobody else got, bro. AKA your new coach, bro.
Blue Crew, we got a question from Blue Crew, man. Is Hollywood Brown droppable in PPR? I would not drop Hollywood, man.
I think that team has the potential to go the fuck off in the later half, in a playoff push.
Not of the Hollywood's season. Fault.
Yeah, Hollywood on Twitter bitch, and he's saying he want more money.
Not his fault, man.
But no, I think you took Hollywood too high in the draft just to drop him now. I think he's gonna have like a nice 4 to 5 week stretch coming up, Lord willing. But I think he's got too much his ceiling's too high to just drop him. Because you kept him for this fucking long.
Hollywood is like, man, he can have those winning weeks for you. And then if you cut him and he goes off, he's automatically the number one pickup next week. You just gotta bite that bullet and keep him on your team or try to trade him.
Yeah, A or B, but you can't drop him. You can trade him or you can play him, but you can't just drop him.
And plus Lamar may turn it around, like that team, like he's finding the open guy. He's not really just keying in on one guy, so he's spreading the whole around. Plus, they don't even throw the ball too much as is. So, just one of those things, man. Man, he can go off and get an 80-yard touchdown for you, and win your week.
Yeah, you can.
But when do you play him? That's the whole thing.
Yeah, he kind of just that flex to keep on fucking you.
It's just good, end of the day, it's good defense to have him on your bench. Just keep him away from.
If you got the room for him, yeah.
I couldn't drop him though. Really couldn't drop him just because he has a lot of talent, man. He's not getting it done on the field, but he's been steps off from making big plays. But yeah, where are we at on the list now?
Next man on the list, we at Damian Harris, running back for the Pats. He had 14 attempts for 71 yards, but he does have a chest injury right now. He did this against the Jets now.
Yeah.
So
he's been kind of becoming the guy. We have to see what the injury reports are. He is out there in a couple leagues, but he had to get helped off the field a little bit. He did get popped pretty hard, man. So hopefully it's nothing major, but it is an upper body injury, so he might be able to play through it a little bit more if it was like a lower leg injury or something like that. So that is the only good thing about it. It was like his chest, so he may be able to play through that.
Yeah, man, he has a chest injury, and I guarantee you, no matter who he playing next week, they're gonna be harder than the Jets.
But at the end of the day, Cam is the goal line back, so he's never gonna have that upside. So he's just a guy. If you need an RB, he's a good play for you.
Yeah, man. Next man on the list, Alan Lazard, wide receiver for the Green Bay Packers. He's out there in 38% of leagues.
Says Hollywood needs to change his name to Riverside Brown, man. Hey, man, he's definitely not Hollywood, I'll tell you that, man. Definitely not that, man. He's like, shit, I don't even live out there in L.A. or been out
Blockbuster
there.
Brown.
Blockbuster Brown. Ooh. Nah, man, that's Hollywood Video Brown. Hollywood Video Brown, man. That ain't Hollywood. Oh. Gotta add to it, man. Hollywood Video, man. Man. That's throwback right there, but yeah. Anyway, moving on to the next guy, man. Alan Lazard, man. I think he needs to be on your teams. Aaron Rodgers is having an MVP type season. He's only had 2 picks this year, and he's spreading the ball around. He's looking on point. Lazard's in 38% of the leagues, so he's out there. Man, this is more of a long-term stash. If you have the roster space, pick him up, throw him on your bench. For that playoff run, he'll be a damn good flex for you.
Yeah, man, I think he's gonna take Valdez Scanlon's spot the second he fucking get back. He has a better rapport.
He has a better
Rodgers.
He doesn't drop the ball either.
Yeah, man, Valdez Scanlon might have them booming ass weeks, but like you see all them fucking drops, man. Them should be heartbreaking, open ass drops too, boy. But anyway, Alan Lazard, we got the time. It's a space stash.
It's a long-term stash, man.
Yeah. Next man on the list, Cam Akers, running back for the LA Rams. Back from bye week, he might get more involved in the running game.
Man, they usually do that with rookies. Like coming off their bye week, they get them more involved in the game plan. They took this guy with the second-round pick. He had a pretty decent week the week before. I think they're going to find a way to get him more involved. This is another guy if you just need waiver, if you have roster space, go on, scoop him up, see what he becomes.
He's at the bottom of the list almost. He's at the bottom portion of the list. The man I'm about to name next should let you know what position you are in. If you got to get Cam Akers, the next
you got to
man
start Cam Akers. You're in even a worse spot.
You're in a very bad spot. You got to make. You got to wheel and deal out there. You got to make. It's a trade for you because trades is about the deadline's coming up. So you might want to get them trades if you need to. But Chargers running back Kalen Bellagio.
Welcome to the Bellagio, man.
Boys reverted back to the practice squad a day after totaling 84 yards.
Got the slot machine going on this boy, man, because you never know what you're going to get.
God damn, dog.
Well, I missed the casino, man. But yeah. Yeah, but Bellagio, man, he had a good game, and then they took him back to the practice squad. So, he was high on my list, to be honest with you. I was going to pick him up in a couple leagues, but that scares me off because he's on the practice squad. So he's gone.
I don't know how the fuck you have 84 yards and a touchdown.
Because Pope is back.
Fucking Pope.
Tremaine Pope.
God damn it.
Tremaine Pope is back, man. So, yeah. Bellagio, man. He just got, he had a good week and went back to the bench.
Yeah, man. We just fucking with you right here. You got to be
1% of leagues, man.
Down bad. You got to be real bad out there for you to get the Bellagio.
But if he gets brought back up, you may want to scoop him up. Do not get him now because he's on the practice squad. But if they bring him back later on in the week, go on and think about adding him, man, because he looked pretty good last week.
Around Thursday, Friday, you're going to check it again, see if something happened to this man, see if you got that pay raise. And if you did, give him a raise to his squad.
Because the Chargers always been, they have a running back head coach. So, man, plus they like running the ball a lot. and they have Herbert. He's gonna open up things for him. So, that's a guy that's a dart throw, man. But do not get him unless he gets added to the team again.
Yeah, man.
Which is horrible to even say. But yeah, moving along to the next guy, man. Wayne Gallman. He's been slowly getting it done. He has a touchdown in his last 3 weeks, man. He's out there in 25% of leagues. He's been looking pretty good, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, he's a starting running back. He ain't gonna boom for you, but he might be,
I would take that in a second. He said Fulgham for Kareem Hunt. Do that right now before he changes his mind. Get Kareem Hunt on your team, man.
Get Kareem Hunt. Fucking Nick Chubb about to be back.
Kareem Hunt is better
get more points when they work together. They have time to give each other time to rest.
He's playing the Texans this week too.
The Texans, I think they lead the league and getting ran on like a whole fucking dog.
Do
that now.
Accept that shit.
Hunt is better than Chubb. Better with Chubb. Hell yeah.
Hunt is better with Chubb.
Yeah, man. Exactly. I got Kareem Hunt. I can't wait for fucking Nick Chubb to get the fuck back. I know people usually don't say that when they got a running back, but fuck that. That's how they run it over there.
Go pick up Rager too, man. Rager's a good pickup. He was on our list last week. That's why he's not on the list this week. But Rager is a good pickup. I think Wentz is going to start finding this guy. And plus, he might be on what's that? Punt return. He might start being the punt returner. So that lets you know he got a lot of speed. McKinnon is is McKinnon worth the number one waiver priority? I don't know about that, man, because Mostert may be coming back this week.
Yeah, man, it depends. Are you just hurting at running back or like what running backs you have? But I mean,
we got a PPR trade, Hollywood for Mostert.
Oh,
I gotta look up on Mostert, man, because like they may sit him this whole year just to get him right, man.
The team don't like it. The 49ers don't like they going nowhere.
Ankle could return week 10. I would do that right now. Do it. You're not losing much, but Mostert out there is special. Mostert is a special runner.
That boy games when he's been out there, man, is redunculous.
I would do that trade for man. If you're getting Kareem Hunt, I would do that right now. Fulgham is just he's a guy that's getting a lot of targets.
If you come,
and then they got Rager coming back. Go get Hunt right now.
Go get that man. Go and do that with your life.
He's playing the Texans this week. You can start him. I promise you, he's gonna have a good week. And then plus the playoff run too. You can always find another receiver.
Somebody about to look up for a second. Boom.
Yeah, but McKinnon, I want to use the number one on him. Mostert coming back, and I would trade and I would do Mostert for Hollywood as well. Get that running back, man. You want running backs, man, especially with COVID coming up, man. Like the league was talking about canceling games. Like this shit here, you need depth, man, and you need depth, and there's not much depth at running back. There's plenty of depth at receiver. There's not a lot of depth at running back.
Yeah, man, you need to get as many of the motherfucking running backs as you can. And like Kareem Hunt, you got to do that for
the
night.
Man, I would 100%. Man, if someone sent me that trade, man, shooter Q, man, I would do that in 2 seconds.
Kareem Hunt, his health is A1 and all that good shit, before you do it.
Hey, he's good.
But,
man, he had the bye week too. He had, he had that rib issue. So I think he's going to be even healthier from that. Plus, he's going to get he's going to have less workload now. So I think he's going to become a better runner. He's going to get better opportunities. So, yeah. Definitely do that, man.
He had 40 yards against Pittsburgh, and that was his worst game. But he had 13 attempts. He had 18 attempts against Cincinnati. He got 76. 14 for Vegas and got 66.
James is asking us another question, man. He has a Hunt, Robinson, and Moss. Should I pick up another RB? Yes. If you don't have 4 good RBs, you need 4 good RBs, I feel. Especially this season. You need about, if you have 3, you're okay. But
you need 4 or 5. Because I had 3 good ones and I lost one.
Yeah.
And he put you in the thing. You need 4 or 5.
You need about 4 good ones. There's just no depth, man. If you have 1 good RB, you're in a good spot. Man, you're blessed to have all that, man. Man, like
you got one Dalvin Cook and nothing else. You're a
happy man, man. Man, you can put anybody out there. Me or you can go out there and be the RB2 and fucking win some weeks. Cause yeah, man.
Oh shit, you boys tired, boss. Put me out there.
Yeah, moving along to the next guy. Where we at?
We're at Jacoby Myers.
Ooh, Jacoby. He's becoming Cam's favorite target. Edelman is not coming back this year, I feel. What's that other guy they got on that team? That first round pick?
N'Keal Harry.
N'Keal Harry. He's not the guy. So Jacoby Myers, man, he's getting that rapport of Cam. He's getting the target.
He's New England's number 1/only receiver. So
only guy they got. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you do that trade for Hunt, and if you're missing Fulgham, you can go out there and get Jacoby Myers. He's gonna give you almost the same shit as Fulgham. He may have a couple less targets, but end of the day, you got Hunt. That's a much better trade to me. But yeah, with James' question, go pick up like Duke Johnson or somebody like that. That'll be a good pickup. I think he's gonna be out there. And then plus they may see that he's a better fit for the offense. So he may become the starter. So that sucks. That trade was just horrible. But yeah. Moving along to the next guy, number 16 on the list, man. Michael Pittman Jr., 7% roster. So he's out there. I think once this season goes along, he's gonna become the number one target on that team. It's not the greatest case in the world to make for him, but I think he's gonna be the receiver one. He has NFL size and speed, so he's getting it done. He came off the IR just this last week, and he got heavily involved. So he's gonna be a guy you want on your team. If you have a wide receiver 3 spot, I think he'll be a good player for that going forward.
Yeah, man. Last man on the list, greatest wide receiver, Nelson Aguilar. Caught 2 passes, 55 yards, and a score. Or had 10.
Shooter said we should make an Instagram. We got one, but we hardly post on there.
Yeah, we've been slacking with the gram.
Yeah, we slack on that.
Need to get back on that.
Yep.
But yeah, that's pretty much it for all our ads for the week.
Well, that's our main ads. We're going to move into the tight end ads of the week, defensive streamers, and also the QBs.
All right.
And then we're going to wrap it up
after that. I don't know
that
much you do that. That's your boy.
Dallas Goedert, man. If he's out there in leagues, I think he's out there in probably 50%. He's going to come in, get it done, man. They're in void of targets there. He was coming off that leg injury last week. He had his bye week as well, and so he's going to be a lot healthier now. I think he's going to get some work, especially in the PPR league. I think he's going to get about 6 targets a game, maybe 7. Getting that from your tight end spot, that's gold right there. You can't beat that.
But hey, he does get injured a lot. That is the only downfall.
He does, yeah. That's the only thing. He does get hurt, but he's a tight end, man. It's kind of what they do, man. They block and they catch, and they got to be in the trenches, man. So you got to be a tough guy.
Yeah, man. Next man on the list, Austin Hooper, tight end for the Cleveland Browns. He's 41% on. He occurred 23 targets after receiving just 10 in the prior 3 contests. They're trying to get this boy involved in the offense. Might be a better target for Baker, so he just got to lob the whole down the fucking field all the damn time. Especially with Odell out, there's more money to go around. So, yeah, they've been talking about Austin Hooper being a good, reliable, probably like top 10 back. Ain't too many to compete out there this year, goddamn it. You got 3 cold tight ends, goddamn it. So, go and get Austin Hooper out there, in this need for tight end, man.
Yeah, Austin Hooper, man, especially with Odell being gone, there's a void of targets now. I think he's gonna slide right on in and start being that. He's gonna be a tight end 1 the rest of the year. He's gonna be a 6 or 7, somewhere around that range, but that's gonna be a really good player to have, and he's on a lot of waivers right now.
Yeah, man. Last one on the list, Jimmy Grahams, out of Chi-Town, tight end. I got that boy. I dropped him. I got him back, and he got me a touchdown. I got nothing but love for Jimmy Graham, dog. Somehow Jimmy Graham is getting it done. I think it was like last week or the week before, he had like some kind of stat where he leads like all tight ends and like red zone talkers, some shit like that. So like, yeah, man, like even though he's OG Jimmy, he's in the red zone of most of the tight ends. He be catching them holes most of the time. So Jimmy Graham, he a nice little dude out there going to pick up if he's still out there.
Jimmy Graham, red zone Jimmy Graham, man. He's slowly getting it done, even though he's old as fuck. But He's the guy you want, man. Tight end position, man. You just want somebody that's gonna get you a touchdown. That's pretty much what he's getting to get those end zone targets. So
yeah, man. So we're gonna move to our defenses real quick. Then we'll get y'all with our QBs to top it for you. Defensive streamers of the week. San Fran. Hold on, my bad. Wrong thing. Get right real quick. I take that back. We're hitting you with the kill. Ain't no defensive stats.
Oh yeah,
we got quarterbacks. Right, oh, pardon me. The editing team is working on that.
The team is going as it's an evolving operation.
That boy's working on that. Already. Yeah,
I think we're on the QBs now, so it's going to get the QBs out there.
All right, let me start these QBs right quick. Carson Wentz. I know it's Carson Wentz, but damn it, don't he come through in the clutch when you need him?
He's a guy that you don't want to watch the game. Just don't watch the game. See what happens.
He make it exciting because it's like you watching this drama / action movie at the same time, but you got money on the line, so it make it even more. It's like Braveheart, but you bet it on Mel Gibson. Dog. He played Dallas. He had 123, 2 TDs. He also had 2 picks. And I know that was shitty, but against the New York Giants, he had 359 passing yards, 2 TDs, 1 rushing TD, and 1 pick. Guess who we playing this fucking week? The New York Giants.
Yeah.
Start them Eagles. He got a couple more fucking receivers out there. Hopefully a couple motherfuckers on the defense can step it up because they've been having a pretty good defense this year. But, yeah, man, I hate to say it, but Carson Wentz, he fired them Giants up last time, and I think he got more weapons to play with this time, so he can fire them motherfuckers up again.
And I like Wentz a lot this week. They had a whole bye week to get their team right. Their team is going to be a lot healthier now, so I think Wentz is going to have a bounce back week.
Yeah, man.
I'm seeing three touchdowns from him this week.
The boy, he's
aiming high for Wentz, man.
All right.
He had a bad down week, man.
Yeah, man.
He damn near cost me a week, but my team's so. I'm telling you, man, I'm winning the shit with Carson
You
Wentz.
fucking lost, bitch.
Because he was on bye.
Man, I had Tom Brady got me 4 points, bro. We both had QBs on bye week. It makes it even, bro. It makes it even. You took that L, dog. I didn't even have a kicker either, since you want to be a smart motherfucker.
Hey, man, Wentz is better than a kicker, man.
He's better than the kicker, but you took that loss without that kicker, and Tom Brady giving me nada. Real quick.
It's a great question, Blue Crew.
Uh-oh.
Said he got Young Ho Koo. It's my favorite kicker in this game because,
his name cleaning the bitch and he gets your points.
Get your point. He is the number 1 kicker this week for the season. I'm sorry. He's asking, should he hold on to him for this week and pick up another kicker?
If you got the space, fuck it.
I mean, I would keep him, but if you got the space, pick up another kicker. Also, if you're projected to whoop somebody this week, just go on and play him on his bye week.
Fuck that shit. That's that cocky shit. I know I just said what I just said about my fucking kicker, but don't try and be me, bro. Try and fill up all the spots.
You have to have you have to be real confident.
You came in for the worst part of the show where this motherfucker's not playing a quarterback and I'm not playing a fucking kicker.
My QB is on bye week. Carson Wentz last week. I played him on bye week against him just because my team is that good and I lost by 20 points, but I thought I was going to win, man. I only lost by 20.
Sound like a nigga who fucking bet the rent on blackjack and now you ain't got no rent money.
Well,
you thought you was gonna win.
Yeah, I did that, man. But hey, I was 7-1 at the time.
Quarterback on bye week. That's so disrespectful. God ain't want you to win, dog.
That's what you got to do in this game, man.
That boy said, "Hold on." So disrespectful. That boy twiddled his fingers on that one.
If Locke would have got that touchdown, man.
That's what he did. That's why, because of you.
Locke got that touchdown.
Locke didn't get it because of you. I want you to remember that.
Maybe, man. Who knows?
That boy put a bubble. Put it right there way out of his reach.
Just out of his reach.
Just because Gertie holding it.
Well, you would have never heard the end of that.
Oh, that shit would have been sick. That shit would have been sick. That shit would have been. That boy would have brought that shit up at the end of every sentence, like a period.
Hey man, well, I won 7 straight games on that team. I was feeling pretty good about myself, man. I was feeling good, man. So,
in case you didn't hear what I also did, it was the chess move of the fucking year. The only quarterback that he could put in his spot was Joe Flacco. So Sunday evening, I went in, put Joe Flacco on my squad, just in case he wants to be a smart motherfucker. and start Joe Flacco on Monday. And Joe Flacco would have whooped my ass. So that also saved the week.
Back to Blue Cruise. Man, he did that because I was gonna scoop up Flacco, but he did that. No, but back to Blue Cruise question. Let me know like the 3 players on your bench that you would drop. I kind of need a little bit more context with that. Just to know who you would have to drop.
If it's just an open spot, fuck it. But
it's hard to roster 2 kickers, man. But he's in a really good offense, and like he's he's the point leader right now, so he's been getting it done.
If you have an open spot, I would say hell yeah.
I would say we have. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. What you got?
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say if you have an open spot, do the shit. But if not, you could have another. That's another slot for like a good running back or a backup running back or a backup receiver or something. So like it's crunch time, and like you can never have enough running backs. So if there's a good running back,
Cool's a good guy to have. It's a great piece to have because he's gonna get you at least 10 points a week. But it depends on who you drop, man.
Yeah. But move on to the next one.
But yeah, next question, guys. Week 10, Jordan Reed or Austin Hooper from James. I would say Hooper rest of the season. Jordan Reed is a guy that's not going to be out there on the field too much. He's going to be on a limited snap count. And he always gets hurt. And plus, he's going to get hurt soon. It's just a matter of time with him. Hooper is going to be a guy that you can just plug in your lineup and forget about it, I feel, for the rest of the season.
Yeah, man. I feel like the Browns are trying to go somewhere. Like they got big dreams over there. Mm-hmm. And the Washington football team, I don't know what's going on over there. And Jordan Reed I love Jordan Reed, but he always gets injured. Like,
Reed goose-egged me last week.
See, he did that too. When he in, he still can be out.
Exactly, man. I would take Hooper, just get him on your team, and just keep him there because you can be playing playing good defense as well.
He's playing Texans this week too, man. So
playing the Texans.
I think if you have a Brown this week, he
fire
might go
up all
the fuck
Browns.
off.
Jarvis Landry, fire him up. I was gonna say fire up Odell, man. He might have a good week too. But yeah, Chubb, Hunt, Landry,
Higgins.
Higgins.
Is that Cincinnati?
There's 2 Higgins, but man, there is a Higgins on that team.
So Rashad Higgins.
He's saying, he has Hayden Hurst too, but Hurst or Hooper? What you think? I think they're kind of in the same boat. There's less targets for Hooper, though. I would kind of gravitate towards the guy that I think is going to get more targets, and that would be Hooper. Especially with Odell being out. Odell being out, that's a big void, man. That's a void of targets gone. Hooper's going to probably get about 2 or 3 more of those targets now. And we had a stat on here.
I'm looking at Hayden Hurst's last 3 games. He has no touchdowns. He has 62 yards, 54 yards, and 68 yards. So he get a nice amount of yards.
And he's had 23 targets his last couple games. So his targets have been really jumping up. Hurst has been good, man.
He's been solid for you.
Hurst has been very solid.
I guess if you're doing that, you take the upside of Hooper. You're just hoping that Hooper can be more involved, like maybe I don't know.
That's one of them things.
I would if the rest of your team is safe, I would stick with Hurst right now.
Because you really don't need him. You just need that bye week fill in. So just a guy I would go. That's like Hurst is on bye, like I was saying. But yeah, it's one of the things.
Oh, he is on bye.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want both of them guys really because they're kind of the same person. So see what Hooper does this week and then assess the next week. But I would definitely get Hooper right now. But I wouldn't drop Hurst.
Yeah, don't drop him.
Don't drop Hurst. You got to pick up somebody else. But Hooper is going to be a damn good pivot for you.
Yeah.
As far as rest of the season, though, I see them being pretty much they're pretty much side by side on rankings. I feel Hurst will probably be a slot or 2 higher because he's been going off.
Yeah, I mean one has a way better quarterback, but they're involved in the same type of offense.
And I just think that better Hurst has a better quarterback. Hooper, I feel, is going to get more targets.
They have a better running game over there to get that passing
play action. Play action game, love targeting like tight ends and stuff like that. So man, they're gonna get that going.
Next man on the list, quarterback Jared Goff, quarterback for the LA Rams. In week 6, he had 198, 2 touchdowns. The next week against Chicago, he had 220, 2 touchdowns. In Miami, he had 355 and a touchdown. So he over there trying to get it done, man.
It's a guy I really want. But if you're desperate, you have someone on bye week, you want to scoop him up.
I got a bye week player, man, so I need a bye week player.
Would you rather have him or Wentz? Honestly, I would rather
say Gibbs off for this week just because of the matchup. I think they're going against fucking Seattle. And Seattle's been letting boys run it up.
Yeah, they're going to have to fucking score too. Yeah, so Goff has a damn good matchup, but you never know. It could be a Cam Akers week with that team.
Don't say it ain't so. Don't say you can't let Russ cook on you. You got to play that motherfucker.
He might, man. Yeah, moving along to the next guy on the list, man.
Oh, man.
It's going to be Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck is only in 20% of leagues. Last week, he had 313 yards, 47 yards rushing, and 3 touchdowns. He did not do shit until the second half of the game. But came back and did it. And they're playing the Raiders this week. They're giving up 25 points per game to fantasy quarterbacks. So, yeah, I think Luck is going to be – it's a guy that I'm going after this week. It's ugly, but it's like kind of like.
I just want to let you know. I don't know if they notice it. Put a thumbs up. Put a thumbs up right now if you agree with what I'm about to say, bro. That's the most enthusiasm we had all night while reading the play. You just reading that shit like a 1950s reporter, like it ain't even no TV. Like you were happy.
Yeah, man, I nailed that,
huh? That was 47 rushing yards. That boy, you was happy, bro. I can tell he's on your motherfucking waiver. That shit's no game.
Hey, man, if I would have picked up Locke was going to be the quarterback I would have dropped Wentz for last week, but
he's still talking about that. Yeah.
But man, he would have been the guy I played, man. You know, I was like, fuck it. On like Sunday morning, I was like, man, fuck it. I'm going to try this out and see what happens.
Bro, this man had 2 weeks ago he won all 5 games, and then last week he won all 5 games.
You're winning, man.
And then this week he was about to win all 5 games.
I went 4-1 now.
But somebody come there and lay the smack down on a man who disrespected me with no quarterback.
See,
a kicker maybe.
I gotta come back down to reality.
But I'm not gonna play a quarterback. Yeah, you got to.
It's a reality check, man.
God damn.
The team was fucking rolling, man.
I thank God for your cockiness, bro. I thank God for it, bro.
Hey, man.
Bless that cockiness, bro. That shit got me a dub, man.
He damn right.
I ain't hating it all.
It's fucking saved your season, to be honest with you. This helps you out, man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, moving along to the next guy on the list, man. It's Tua Tagovailoa. I think he's on, man. He completed 28. I'm sorry, he had 20 or 28 passes for 148 yards and 2 touchdowns. He had
248.
248. I'm sorry. He had 7 carries for 35 yards. He's running the ball too. That means he's healthy, man.
Yeah, man. People's worried about that. I think it's a hip.
Man, they're worried about that hip, man.
So, if he's out there running against professional motherfuckers, hey, that's saying something.
Against fast motherfuckers.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
The game was his second game. So
second game.
I mean, he's having a nice little feel. They ain't got too much tape on his ass yet.
For the speed of the game.
Yeah, man. But damn, that 250 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's a
Tua or Wentz next week. James wants to know.
Who's Tua playing?
Tua is playing the. Just talking about this guy is bad. Playing the Chargers. I like Wentz this week more. But Tua is a guy you need on your team, though. I kind of like him. Tua's going Wentz. I'll go Wentz. I think Wentz is going to have a bounce back week.
Let's think about it, too.
I had to think about that shit. That's kind of bad. But, yeah. Wentz. Roll with Wentz, man. He's getting back his pieces. So, roll with him. I like Locke better than all 3 of them.
Who are they playing?
They are playing the Broncos.
Because, hey, man, if Tua can do that against fucking Arizona, he's coming.
Broncos are playing the Raiders.
Ooh. Them all juicy-ass matchups. Like, them all, like, teams to be throwing that motherfucker a lot. Because, like, the Chargers, they always be in these last-minute shootouts where they lose the fucking shootout. They got a shitty defense. Yeah, that fucking quarterback be on fire getting them points for y'all ass, man, but y'all just can't hold that shit down for shit. Like, people People let it score on y'all at the last play of every game, like for the last.
Man
4
might
weeks.
lose his job because of that shit. It's kind of bad.
That's just fucked up, dog.
Yeah, he's a decent coach too. Man.
Yeah, man,
he's pretty good.
He's damn good for the whole, culture of the squad. But like, y'all letting y'all fucking whole squad down, losing the fucking last play of the fucking game. I'm not even a fucking fan, but that shit's bad, bro. Like,
back to James' question though, I want to feel confident playing Tua. It's like
it's only a second game.
It's only his second game. Is going into his third game. He hasn't had those games like Herbert yet.
Yeah, like I will go with certainty, especially if it's just your bye week. If you're going for this dude for the future, I will go for Tua's upside. But
a bye week guy, go with wins.
Yeah, go with the dude who who he's playing. Like that New York is shitty, and New
York has a sneaky good defense though.
But
division battle.
But you're confident that Carson Wentz can score against New York, especially with a couple more weapons. Is what I'm saying.
Or if you're feeling dangerous, could get Baker Mayfield. He's playing the Texans this week. Nothing else needs to be said. He's playing the Texans.
Play all Browns,
man. I think he's gonna have a good week. I think it may be a shootout with the Texans. They may get up by 10-15. It's gonna make Watson throw. It's good for me because I got him. So
same here.
I like Baker Mayfield a lot this week too. Because they're gonna have to throw because the Texans will put points on the board. It's just that defense is horrible.
The fucking backup quarterback for Jacksonville came and regulated on us last week, bro.
Luton, boy, man, did you see that spin? Put him in the spin cycle. Nobody was expecting
that spinning touchdown shit. I forgot about that shit till right now. So you said
hit him with that spinner Rooney, man.
That shit was fucked up. I was like, y'all can't tackle shit.
That shit was horrible, man. That was a bad display of tackling.
That motherfucker opened the game up with a goddamn 70-yard touchdown to DJ fucking Short. I was like, God damn.
I missed that part, man. I was like,
that shit was bad. That shit was just
open the game up like that.
That shit was just like there was nobody around DJ Sharp. Like it was like somebody must have forgot that fool was on the field or some shit.
Ben DiNucci, man. Oh man.
Ben DiNucci.
What's his name again?
Ben DiNucci.
Oh, Ben DiNucci, man. I want to advise against that. But Baker, man. Hey, he's playing the Texans, man. That's a good option for you too.
Especially if they get fucking Nick Chubb back. That's just about to be fucking rolling over fucked up shit.
Gonna move to the defenses of the week, man.
Uh-oh.
We got the Eagles, man. I like the Eagles a lot this week. They're playing the Giants. Eagles have been getting it done. They're getting sacks. You love to see that. Your team do that. Also, the Saints. They're gonna be out there in a couple leagues too as well. They're playing the 49ers. That's a juicy matchup right there, especially.
I seen what Green Bay did to them. Green Bay ain't got the best defense.
Exactly. I think the Saints defense is starting to get healthy. Have to look at the Lattimore injury though. That's a top tier cornerback, But even then, they might not even need him just because San Fran's so beat up. Next one on the list, the Washington football team. They're playing Detroit. This team got some real good D line. They get sacks. To get after the quarterback, they're getting better too as well. It's a good team to pick up. Also, the Dolphins defense. They have been getting it done, man. They're playing the Chargers this week as well. That's about it on that. All these those are pretty much the teams that you can find on waiver. Other teams are pretty much owned, but Baltimore has a damn good matchup this week against the Patriots. It's going to be a slugfest. And then the Steelers, man, they're playing Cincinnati. That could be an ugly game. Division game too, but yeah, man, we're gonna go on and wrap it up, man.
I was just checking defenses real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, the waivers went through, man.
Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna have to check that out in a second, but yeah, gonna wrap it up, man. This is great over here, man. Y'all have a blessed night. Please like and subscribe to the show. It helps us out. Waiver Warriorz with the Z.
Alrighty, like us on YouTube and like us on IG. Waiver Warriorz with the Z. Don't forget that Z. Appreciate y'all checking in. We'll catch y'all next time. Have a blessed one. Peace.
Have a good one. Alrighty, James. Have a good night.
Have a blessing.